Gotta make sure I'm live though, so let's double check. Yeah, we should be live. So, alright. This, like, I'm gonna create a little discussion, so, like, I've been thinking about doing this for a minute, so, what do I mean by follow-up? Follow-up as in, what you guys, what should you do after this, you know? Because there's so many ways they can go about it, depending on your meter, and how you use your meter, how you want to use your meter, you know? So, yeah. So that's basically it. So, there's like 3 ways, I think. 2 or 3 ways, say, you can go about it. Honeybee likes to keep everything just guaranteed, I would say, right? So, like let's just say follow up after grab. We'll just start with that, right? So. We just go for that, right? Guaranteed, so all of that would do... You know, 18%, rounding up to 20%, right? Off a graph. There's multiple ways to go around it. You can, if you have the bar, you could also opt out to go for a full combo into another setup or a restand. And that's about 30%. And then, just stuff like that. It's just like, just guaranteeing your damage out of this stuff, you know. But, for me, I personally would like to go for more. I like to take the risk. So what's the risk? So let's just start over. So we got this right here. Do jump kick. Right there, that did a little bit more than 20%. Just a little bit more. Rather than, you know. If you look at the health bar above, right, I have the numbers up. So right now it says 798. Obviously that's 201.89. But if you go for this, you start with this, right? Wow, it's the same amount of damage. That's kind of crazy now that you think about it. So like, so literally when you start with your setup, like, you start pretty much with the same kind of damage as you would if you just go for the restand in plus terms. Pretty much, you know, like maybe 1 or 2% off, but same amount of damage. But the thing about this one is, you can like. You can chip things out, right? You can get like, you can sneak in like slightly a bit more, you know, like, cause you got your mix up, obviously, you can trade with Pro. I mean, if you're a little late, you can get 4%, you could get, what is it, 6%? No, 7%. Anytime you land like a mix up, it's 7%. So like, all of this together, right, like, this by itself is, like, if you want to, like, guarantee your chip damage, that's, like, about the same amount, right? But, like, yeah, let's do it this way. You get potentially more, right? Let me just do it this way. So now that we move from here, which is like 6% chip damage, we now added 7%, and now we skipped through all of that. Now we're getting even more chip damage, and everything is just kind of building up, right? That's the way I see it, right? And then look, you're already building up that 30%. You're already building up like 30% without spending an extra bar. That's almost 30%. Rather, when you do spend the bar and go for the setup, right? You can kind of go like that. So, like, I mean, again, of course, you can always dish out more damage. Yeah, about 35%. For Buzz, you know, you're gonna do about the same amount of damage. Just to kind of, it's weird to think about that. It literally is the same damage whether you go for this or the teleport combo. Actually, no, maybe not. I see your monitor, actually no, a different War player, Immortal. He likes to go for, he doesn't really use the teleport for combos because obviously when you go for the puddle combo, you get better plus frames. Right? Way better plus frames. Like when you go for like this right here, it gives you like at least like plus 10. When you go for like the teleport combo, like you have to change it like your monitor or Hervis, whoever he prefers to be called. He changes it to his plus. So you gotta do the math. Right? Yeah, it's plus 10. That's so much better than, you know, doing the full combo and then like potentially getting matched out of it. And that's only plus 1. Anyone that ups 3 and you block that, that's it. Your setup's over. It's gone. When you're like plus 10 or at least plus 8, this bug is guaranteed whether you amplify or not. So that's the kind of numbers you want to look for. Let's see. I know I'm getting like all over the place right now. Already 40%, plus shift damage, boom, boom, 50%. Just round it up, fuck it. I mean, it's personal preference. Like I said, I don't know, it's just, why don't you guys let me know? Do you prefer how just guaranteed right there, or you guys want to take the risk? I like to take the risk because, like, what's the risk? Actually, I didn't really break that down. What is the risk, right? So let's put ourselves in those shoes, right? So. Sometimes you didn't really think they're gonna roll. Boom, out of setup. They're out. Boom. That's why you want to go for the. That's why some people want to go for the restand. Don't wake up. It's nothing to do with that. Oh wow, they didn't even connect at all. The puddle. That's crazy. Oh, I didn't even combo. Setup gone. That's another thing because it's not as plus. A lot of people don't know that. But. Okay, the AI is kind of messing up. It's not as plus. That's another risk. But you can obviously read that. But like, that's another mind game of itself, right? So you can read the wake up by backing up. But if you back up, what if they back away instead of, you know, up 3ing or pressing the button? And now they're out of the setup. So like that, it's a whole mind game. But if you can condition your opponent to just fucking stay still in the old block, you know, like maybe reload a roll to the grab or something, you know, you can chase them down with 4-2, you know. It's a mind game that you gotta play, but if you're good at it, you can keep them on the loop, right? So, but the catch is like if you can get them to block, like you gotta condition them, right? You can chase them with the jump 1. If they know you're gonna do that, then that's when you can get sneaky with it, right? So you can start throwing your mix-ups, you can throw stuff like that. Because they're gonna block, and then since you know that they're gonna block, I gotta guess. And then like the best mix-up you could literally do is just grab them. It's not the best mix-up, but they'll fall for it every time. There's no reason for them to, unless you amplify it. Then this is a. But like no one's gonna let go for 4%. But at 4%, like it's still like up to 7%. Like, it really matters if you're playing, like, Buzz 2.0. And it's the smallest stuff, I swear. It really is. Smallest stuff, really, it's all part of the big picture once you think about it, you know? Because, you know, all these bugs, like, they add up to the crush the blow. Just an innocent grab, like, as small as that, you're now twice as deadly. Your next touch could be twice as deadly, you know. That's also why I like Blitz 2.0 sometimes. It's just, you build a bug, like, you don't even do anything. You just kind of play the variation. You kind of just build the bugs along the way. Rather than with Arachnophobia, you're forced to, you know. Right here, you get it, like, you just get it. And something as simple as that, like, you fall for that. It's sneaky, like, you fall for, like, an overhead, it restands you, boom. It's sneaky stuff, man, it really is. Like, that combos, just because you fell for that overhead, now, like, it's dirty, you know, like, it's innocent stuff like that. You don't realize it, but it counts. It's a huge, like, advance. You know, not advance, but, like, so you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know, I think I'm done ranting. It's all a numbers game, basically. It's just how you want to play with your numbers, you know? Like, you could, like, go for the restand, save your bar. Like, this also helps when you're making a comeback. Maybe you know they like to match on a setup, so, like, instead of that, you can just... You can just go for the restand, right? I honestly don't think going for this is better. Like going for like the combo into it. Because you can build it all back through the setup. That's just... Like you could get chip damage into grab combo and then like... I feel like... Boom. Get hit by the mix up. 40% grab. Or 1-2 grab. 70%, that's so dumb, man. That's so fucking dumb. That's crazy. I think that's it.